Fashion, it's been a long journey. And as I've gone through the journey, I've had different meanings. But ultimately, it's self-reflection, craftsmanship, and a reflection of discipline. I chose VCUarts to be a fashion designer. My gender identity has a lot to do with my fashion choices. So when I was 8, I told my mom I wanted to be a boy. And I went to therapy and I realized I just wanted to wear boy clothes. So I would say when I started wearing boy clothes, that was kind of like my opposition to like this femininity that I saw portrayed through my mom and my grandmother. And that's when I really used fashion to express who I was. To this day, I still wear boy clothes, but now I'm introducing women's clothes into my wardrobe as well. I first got into sewing when COVID had started. But I was just so bored. School was online. I'm an only child, so I was just like in the house a lot of times by myself because my mom owned a cleaning business. So her business actually went up during COVID. And then I was just lonely. Being on TikTok, seeing like all these cool clothes, I always thought like, well, I can make them. Like if I can't buy them, I can make them. And then my dad got me my first sewing machine. So beginning of COVID is when I just started experimenting. I had 2 full rides to go for engineering. And then when I sat down, my mom said, you should choose fashion. I was still hesitant and chose fashion merchandising instead, which is more like fashion business. While in that merchandising class, I just realized I didn't want any of these jobs that came with this degree. So my second semester, freshman year, I chose fashion design and I said, look, if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be the best because I know the other options that I had and I chose not to choose them. So there's really no other choice but to try. That first semester, freshman year, when I was in fashion merchandising, I took the skills that I learned from like my Photoshop and Illustrator class, and I ended up creating like a business where I would take people's pictures, put them into Photoshop, print them on tapestry sweatshirts, and ended up making tapestry sweatshirts and jackets. And that showed me, okay, well, I can make money off my sewing skills if I advance these skills, and I can like actually have a sustainable like career in fashion because I was so worried about money. I think it really puts me in a good spot because when I did my internship, a lot of stuff from my minor helped me design better for my internship. My mom's also a business owner. She just always in the back of my head has like that business mindset to not just create cool clothes, but as well as create clothes for the consumer. But also as a designer, I had to figure out the mix between authenticity and then like what the consumer wants. It helps a lot when we start talking about numbers and everything. You know, sometimes I don't like those classes, but then when I get in a corporate setting and like this is what's driving our designs, it's like, oh, okay, I see how this is helping. I think I needed that first semester in merchandising to just show me where I need to be. And then just proving to myself like this can be a lucrative career as well as it is something that I'm passionate about. I do everything I can to like improve. So I think I like to learn from everyone, even if it's not my major, but just absorbing the knowledge from others. Like I'm constantly collecting, like, what do you know? So I can know it too. What do you know? So I can know it too. And now I'm looking more outside my department and seeing, okay, well, what do other people in other schools know? How does their portfolio look different? What do these people outside of the country know? Because that's really my real competition. There's 40 people in this program, but it's thousands of other fashion students trying to do the same thing. So honestly, constantly leveling up. There's 4 people on my vision board right now, which is Beyonce, Kanye, Tyler, the Creator, and Kid Super. Kid Super and Tyler, the Creator are like the designers of those 2, but they all kind of have fashion businesses. I try to approach fashion like an art form. And that's why I really like Beyonce and Kanye. Fashion is so competitive. They tell us that in the field. You see that when you apply to internships and just like comparing, okay, where are other people at? I just have really big goals and dreams for myself. Like I want to own my own fashion house and I want to have my own brand. And, you know, I want to do more interviews like this. So I'm so glad I'm starting here. I feel like I finally developed my own style like a month ago. One of my classmates made a comment and they said, we have to make so many dresses in the department and I always try to not make a dress. And they said, oh, you always make like a half dress. And I really took that as a compliment because, yeah, I don't want to make a dress all the time. So embracing that boy-girl aesthetic, I think, is the aesthetic that I'm finding and the one that I'm actively practicing to see how that fits within my clothing. The VCU arts community allows me to feel seen and supported because it allows me to just be me. Being here at VCU, there's so many different types of people, whether that's race, whether that's style, hairstyle, just everything people have going on. Where I come from, it's black and white, to be pretty candid. So coming here, I was just like, wow, look at so many different people. With that being said, it just helped me be more of myself because there's only one Makai, black girl, locks, lesbian. Like, there's only one of that. And like, I should walk into that with the most confidence and the most purpose because I could be that representation for someone else. The culture that VCU creates is just so amazing. Like, everyone is just friendly. Everyone is about their work, about their business, about leveling up across like all different types of majors. And then on the clothing aspect, like fashion is such a big thing within the VCU community. No matter who you are, stepping outside is like, it's a choice. So my style definitely changed like my freshman year when it came here, and it's still like evolving and getting better. I used to be like strictly boy clothes, and now like I'm introducing different silhouettes into my style. So just the Richmond art community has embraced me with loving arms. What's next on the leveling up part? Next semester, I'm going to Italy. I'm really excited for that because, like I said, I've been looking at like other countries' fashion and other style and kind of getting outside of my comfort zone within America. I'm so excited to like be at a different school, meet different people, learn a different curriculum, and like I absorb knowledge from everyone. So absorbing knowledge from classmates who are Italian, who have came from all different parts of the world, that's my next step, and like really to grow. And I think my goal right now is to implement my research into designs as well as my designs being accessible to the people who have supported me throughout my years in college. So I'm really excited to make that next step within my career.